group was formed in September of 2015 when we decided that this park could use just a few more trees and a little bit more TLC. So we started off with a Facebook post, and more people were joining in saying, yes, we also believe that this would be a good idea. So the town councillors invited me to go to one of the town council meetings and explain the sort of proposals that we had in mind. So yeah, we formed a group, constituted the group, and so far we have planted 5 native trees. What else?
Raked up grass, made bird boxes,
Yes,
been on moth hunts,
and had
planted
several events here.
teddy bears, picnics.
Yes.
They're an amazing group. They do so much for the green spaces of Eden.
We're very keen to get local groups involved, such as the co-op have been really helpful with kind of helping with setting activities up and providing donations and things like that. We've also had the Girl Guides on board. They created our insect hotel, which was fab. Then we had 5 young school children came and made the bird boxes in the park, just set up a workshop over here, and they put their bird boxes up. We've got the Cubs also and the Scouts wanting to join in, so we're looking at doing some bird feeding station work with them in the autumn. Autism Plus did a litter pick last week for us, so we're the steering group, but we're really trying to kind of bring in other groups and kind of get everybody involved.
It was derelict, basically, underused, and just really an eyesore in the village.
Drab, run down.
Didn't have anything going for it at all, did it?
No, it was awful.
The seating was uncomfortable, old stuff, flooring.
It smelled.
Scruffy.
The kitchen was filthy.
Grimy.
And so you would never use it, you would never even consider using it for a personal party or...
No, absolutely not.
It was just never used.
I was asked to come along to a meeting by one of my neighbours who was on the previous committee, and they were just looking for some new blood. I think they'd just run out of steam. You know, they just needed somebody with some new ideas on the committee, and we all came along and sort of looked around the place and could see such an opportunity, but nothing was moving forward. We just talked about nothing, made no decisions. So in the end we grabbed it by the horns and ran with it. Once we actually started and we got a bit of momentum behind us, we had a lot of local people who were like, well, I can do this and I'll have a go at
It's
that.
amazing actually how it snowballs.
I'll come and clean your windows for you. I don't mind doing a bit of gardening.
Fantastic.
And where possible, we've then used like local trades as well.
We have regular activities, yoga, tai chi, Pilates. School use it 1 day a week for PE. We did have an art class. And then we have lots of children's parties. We've had christenings,
Toddlers
funeral
group.
teas,
Toddlers group,
So it's getting really well used, and people are coming back and saying, all my friends have loved it, they're going to book it as well.
It all was born on the back of the tour de Yorkshire coming through. When we found out last December, it was the 9th of December actually, I put a post on Facebook asking if anybody would be interested in yarn bombing the town to celebrate, knowing full well that Anne would be the first person to respond. So that was the 9th of December, and that night we started messaging each other, and Anne said to me, well, what are you thinking of doing? And I said, I think we should knit a few flags. Little did I know how it would all end.
On the back of it, there was so many ladies that just didn't want the feeling to go. They all wanted to come together and meet. They've made friends. They've loved being part of something big, a big impact piece. So we decided that we would have a weekly, daily meeting, and we still do a nightly one about once a fortnight, but every Wednesday we meet here at Meadowfields, who are so kind. They've let us use the activity room. They're not charging us because we're part of the community, which is great. So we've got ladies coming out of the woodwork really. We've got people who haven't been out for 18 months, 2 years. It's a really worthwhile cause, is the Poppy Appeal. And we're very lucky because we've got an army barracks near that doesn't really get into town much, so we're including those in our next project. We're actually sending 4 cars of ladies up to teach the young army wives how to knit and crochet so they can get involved.